Well, hello everyone. It's a lovely Saturday morning, and I've come out in the garage, and I've looked around, and I thought to myself, bloody hell, what's going on? I'm thinking to myself, what's going on? This is my fresh one. Right, I made that just now, before I come out here. And then, I got this one here. Then I got that one there. That's, don't know how long that one's been there. Then I got that one, drunk most of that one. Don't know how long it's been there though. Then over here, I got that one. That one's been mostly drunk as well though. What's going on? I'm walking around indoors like when I'm trying to find a mug in order to make a coffee. I'm thinking, what's happened to all my mugs? They've all gone, all the cups have gone. Where are they all gone? And then I come out here and they're all out here. It's because I come out here, have a nice cup of coffee, might have a crumpet or a sandwich or something, come out here, ready to do something, and I manage to eat the food, I put the coffee down, and I'll either get a phone call to come and do something, or I'll get someone will say, oh, can you come and do this, can you come and do that, or I've just got to go and do something, and then I leave the coffee here, and then I forget about it, and then I come in and I don't realise it's there, and then I end up with a collection of half-drunken coffees, and usually they've got mould and toadstools growing out of them. Well, I've had a few people asking me, what's going on with the Land Rover? I want to know what that new clutch was like that you were putting in there. Well, there's a bit of an issue with that, and I can tell you all about that if you want. I can fill you in. What it was, I got the new clutch and everything, got everything lovely jubbly, took the clutch and the car off to the local, they're called the Transmission Shop. It's a local place, they specialise in rebuilding gearboxes and fitting clutches and things like that. He weren't very happy to fit it anyway because I like fitting aftermarket parts, but he said, I'll do it anyway, I'll do it for you. So I said, brilliant, fantastic, hopefully it should just be fitted, get out the door, lovely jubbly. No, that's not the way it's gone, because it's me, and everything I do doesn't ever go right, even if I try to do it by the T, by the book, right, it won't go right. So what's gone and happened is, I bought this clutch kit. It was a flywheel, it was a pressure plate, it was a new aluminium uprated release bearing, and obviously the clutch itself. Oh, and the bolts in order to bolt the flywheel on, because it was a single mass flywheel and not the dual mass. There's a dual mass already on the car, but I replaced it for a single mass. Why? I don't know. Probably going to regret it in the future. Anyway, so he phoned me up. He says, it's all fitted and done, but it won't get any gears. So I said, what do you mean it won't get any gears? He said, well, if you start it in neutral, it won't go in the gears. It's not clearing the clutch. The clutch doesn't clear. So I said, what do you mean? Well, I know what you mean, but like, why? He said, well, I don't know why. The thing is, because it's an aftermarket part, and he fitted it reluctantly, he's not particularly interested to help me out with it. He is going to refit it again for me, but as to why it doesn't work, he's not particularly interested. So I contacted the people from where I bought the clutch, which was Rakeway. Very nice people up there in Stoke-on-Trent, and he said, well, I don't know, I fitted over 2,000 of these, built and fitted them, over 2,000 of these clutches in the last 14 years, and I've never had that problem before. So I said, well, on your website there's two sizes of release bearing, short one and a long one. I think I might have the short one. If I have the long one, what it would do is it will push the clutch, disengage it more, won't it? He goes, yes it will, yes. I wonder if we packed you the wrong one. So he sent me the longer one, which is 12mm. 12mm, which is half an inch, 12mm longer than the other one. That's in the post, and today's Saturday. That should be in the post and should arrive on Monday. So I've got the place where the car is at the moment. It's there still, and he's agreed that when I get the bearing, he'll take it apart again and put that new bearing on. Hopefully then it will push the springs a bit more, and it will clear, and I'll have our clutch back. We're about to change gears and everything, and that'll be that sorted. But it's going to cost me double the price. So I'm not had to pay for one fitting, I've had to pay for two fittings. So this clutch change has costing me about £2,500 now. What should have been a simple and easy job is never simple and easy. Never. So when you try and do things, I've learned a lesson. Do you know what lesson I've learned? My normal way of doing things is to bodge it up. either just keep, I should have just kept the old clutch in it and kept nursing it. It's been slipping since about 2013, that clutch, it's been slipping. And I thought to myself, right, I'm putting the car right now, I've had it remapped, so the engine is going to be good and healthy, a bit more power. I've sorted everything out on it, put decent tyres on it, done everything nicely. I'm going to get it undersealed in the winter. Well, I know it's a silly thing to do it in the winter, but as soon as possible. Get it undersealed, get it all nice. So what I'll do is I'll put a new clutch in it. Yeah, that clutch should last 100,000 miles, probably longer than I'll have that car. And brilliant. I'll do it by the book. I'll buy a actual proper part, not a cheap one. I bought that Brit part one, didn't I? It cost me £60. But that wouldn't have lasted 10 seconds. From what everyone's been saying as well, that wouldn't have lasted 10 seconds. You go down the road, 2,000 miles later, boof, there it goes, see you later, clutch. So I thought, I'll get a proper, actual, good one. Not genuine, it weren't a genuine, as you know, it was a performance clutch, but it's a proper one, yeah. Again, so my lesson I've learned is just keep bodging. Don't do things properly, just keep bodging. Because if you try and do things properly, it just comes around and bites you in the arse. Come and have a look at this, look. You'll like this. Have a look at this for a minute, you'll love this. Look. What we got? About a week ago, I planted some apple pips, apple seeds. And that was the first one that started to sprout. Turning out lovely, look at that, lovely apple tree it's going to be. Then this is the second one that started to sprout out. Got this little one down here, I'm not really sure what that one's going to try and do. I reckon that one might be a little bit of a shrinky one. Then we got these ones, I'm not sure, that's not part of an apple tree, that's a bit of a weed I think. We got this little one here, starting to spring up. That. Fantastic. These all come out of an apple. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 seeds, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them started to sprout. There is a little one there you may have noticed, but I think that was sort of a sprouter then a non-sprouter, because that's not really, I think that's dead. I'm pretty sure that's, oh yeah, oh look at that, it's all dead. So that one's not sprouted. When it sprouted, then it died. I think that one might follow, don't know yet. But the other two, or the other 3, 4, 5 of them, are coming up fantastic, aren't they? I love planting stuff, it's brilliant, it really is. Honda EX800. Not quite rated to 800 watts, I think. Some pretty big spiders coming out of it. Now that it's getting hot. I've got it hooked up to this pneumatic. The pneumatic, which is 850 watts. 1,000 watts maximum. NVR 2002. So it's not running on full power, as you can hear. It's a little bit limp because it ain't quite putting out the amount of current it needs. But it's been running there for a little while now. It's getting quite hot. It just gave up. It just stopped. I don't know what's the matter with it. Probably got too hot. Started up again. Don't know why that when I plug it in. Yeah, don't like that very much, does it?